What's going on, realists? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to the real, where we always keep it real. My Hero Academia, season 6, episode 121. Shit.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. League of Villains versus UA students. So, like I was saying at the end of last episode, even if they stopped Cho Machi or whatever the fuck his name is, like the villains was still in the back. So y'all still gotta fight Davi and Mr. Compress and what is his name? Spinner. I think the little lizard dude name is Spinner and Toga. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so my misconception last week was thinking Miss Midnight couldn't put him to sleep, but since the kids had to do it, it's illegal because they don't have like pro licenses. So whatever the kids do technically is illegal because they're not really supposed to fight like that. So it wasn't that she couldn't do it; it's because she asked Momo to do it, and Momo is still in school, so she can't technically do that, but they ain't got no choice right now. So I ain't worried about the technicalities. Fuck all that shit. Like, bitch, my life on life. Y'all got me fucked up out here, but full reactions on Patreon.
Mm.
Bro, this shit right here. These cheering. Please. That's not even the only thing y'all gotta do, though. Yeah, you know that's the girl that can break her body. He was like, the
fuck.
She from Class B.
I know what class she from, but I'm like, shit.
God. Come on, y'all.
Shit.
Like, please, because these are children. Like, please.
This is the life you chose.
Yeah. Sugar lips.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. It's okay coming out. Oh, I thought that was coming out. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this is shit for to like electrocute they ass, right? Oh.
Oh shit. No.
He blew that shit away. Oh
shit.
And he mixed his fire with the wind. Y'all gave it y'all best shot though. Y'all had a good plan to come up with it on the spot like that.
Mama said, you ain't going nowhere right now. She ain't bullshit.
They kids, I'm just like, bro. Come on. Hey, she quick with it. I'm glad she was paying attention. Come on. Somebody. Somebody, anybody, everybody scream. Okay. She covered herself in her acid so she wouldn't get burned. Oh my goodness. Please don't, please don't, please don't hurt her. Like, please don't hurt her. He didn't have his, oh, he actually thinking now? No, because he didn't have no pupil showing at first, y'all. Police! Yes, that's him. I remember them having an encounter before. Please don't freeze up.
Oh shit.
I was thinking that when she was the one that was doing it, like they've encountered each other before. She just didn't know who he was. No, please. She didn't turn back into that little girl then. Please. Oh, fuck. What he gonna do to her though? Ooh, police! Karishma. Damn! And they was classmates before too, because they stories was like at the same time when they did that back in the day. She froze up, and if he's hurt because he saved her, she is not gonna forgive herself.
Damn.
I hope he not hurt though. Like, please. I got on my shirt today. Please don't let that be like.
That'd be fucked up.
No. No. He caught hers too. Boy, these kids are stepping up. First Kaminari, now Karishma again. Please. Who's shooting guns?
50 cal, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, she must have made them bitches. She made them bitches, bro. Look at them motherfucking kids work together, though, y'all. He extinguishing the fire. Not the pro heroes like I knew we could count on you. Okay. Look at Dr. Strange. Look at Dr. Strange's cousin. Okay.
You're fucking dumb.
Ooh. What is this? This man got all these different... What he finna do?
He finna fly.
He finna fucking... I didn't know he could do all of that, bro. What the fuck?
Oh,
Why I got vibes from Hunter. What's his name? Yuppie? The one that big one that could change like that and do all this shit. Look at his face. Gran Torino, take your ass home. Gran Torino, please. Ooh! He hurt his leg. Please. Please. Y'all know. Child, I'm finna go. This man squeezing him to death with his bare hands. So she did that so all for one could...
Mm-hmm.
And he still did it anyway.
And found...
That's fucked up. She had to give up her family because she had one for all. Wow. And he still fucking ended up finding this bitch anyway. Did they just kill Gran Torino? No, he finna take his powers. He finna take somebody's power. Who? Who? Oh, get his ass, Deku. They did not just do this to Gran Torino. Please let him still be alive. Choke his ass out, Deku. Choke him. He can't kill nobody if he fucking ain't breathing. No, no. If he hit him with this, it's over. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Is it even doing anything at 100%? Look at this shit. Y'all, I'm finna walk away. I'm finna walk away. I'm finna walk away. He biting his arm?
Mm-hmm.
Please. No, who gonna get hit with this? Please. He gonna use the case soon as this shit hit this man. Bitch, I know you lying. Y'all need to run. This man is finna use the K. They took Aizawa's eraser.
I fucking told y'all. I called this shit. I said something's going to push him. That's going to push him.
And I knew this was going to happen because Aizawa was a double threat. Just the fact that the kids love him so much and he trying to find a way to get to them. And the fact that he can't use decay. Now it's like, if y'all, like, this man had the full strength of a dragon holding him. And Deku using his shit at 100%. And he still flung that damn bullet at Eraser.
With two fingers.
Like, y'all don't understand. This man is like ignorant right now. He's not even at 100%. Can we go back to that? He's still just at 75%. Just imagine if he would have fully finished in that fucking capsule as 100% and still going above 100%. Like, if they have never shown nobody go plus ultra in this show, this season is the season of plus ultras.
I'm gonna say what I said during the
y'all, I cannot.
The credits, cause y'all, like, you fake motherfuckers that didn't watch the shit leading up to this. Don't talk to me about being a Boku no fan. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, well, I didn't want to watch that because I don't want to hear it. Then you didn't go through the struggle.
Y'all, this shit is on my neck. Do you hear me? Like, Gran Torino already old. He done crushed his leg and his stomach. Like, we don't even know if he gonna make it. They didn't even go back to him.
Question. Now, this is a question because I feel like they had a kid. The kid they had was theirs together. Because the way it's coming off, it's like he was holding her crying.
But you know, he's her teacher.
That didn't come off as a teacher hug.
But I mean,
I can understand it coming off to some, but that felt deeper.
I just feel like it depends on how long they had been dealing with each other. I don't know, because he was still much older. Like, this man is old, so he was still way older than her because he still had the gray hair. Had they showed him like with black hair or something, I could have been like, okay, cool. But
see, in anime, like I don't fuck with the whole his hair is gray shit, and here's why. Because you can have gray hair, and your hair can turn gray during the transformation or anything, or you can just be born with gray hair. It's anime. You know what I'm saying? A badass characters in anime are born with white hair.
I don't know their connection. I just feel like it's because I know there's some love there because, like, after she passed on One for All, he started training like All Might too. That. And who's to say he didn't train the person that came before her? Because we don't know like everybody in their story. You know what I'm saying? He could have just ended up being the person that trains the people that get One for All. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but for her to have to give her child away so that they didn't have like nothing to connect her in case this man came after her, like, and fate still was like, but you know what I'm saying? The actions of her doing that still put this boy in his path. Like, this shit is wild to me, but you can see it hurt her because they tried to. At first, they didn't, like, go deeper. They tried to play her like, oh, you know, like, because she was a hero, she just kind of, like, swept her family under the rug or whatever. That's kind of how it came across at first. Like, she just let them go to be a hero. But now you see it was deeper than that.
Bro.
So, of course, he going to be there for his, like, the person he's mentoring. And that decision had to be hard. Like, you had to give up your only child. Like, you can't even have no more kids or do nothing. Because you took on the responsibility. Like you were saying in that other show, like, this power was thrust in the movie. Like, this power was thrust on her. Like, she got One for All, and now it's like, because this man studied coming after y'all trying to get it, y'all can't even really live. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you saving people, but you can't be happy. So that just goes to show All Might never had a family, really. He probably ain't never settled or do nothing, because once it got put on him, it was the same shit. Because you know he probably would have been coming after, like, All Might child if he had one.
So I wonder... Now, this is a question. I wonder, did she already have the power, or was it given to her after? Because if she had it while she was pregnant...
I feel like it was given to her after, because why make that decision at the age he was at?
True.
Like, I feel like she had, you know, like, I feel like they had to have a conversation, like, you know, whatever. And he was already kind of like, looked like he was between 5 and 7 or something like that. So I feel like maybe she had just gotten it. But, like...
Damn.
This is just stressing me because those are children. Like, these children went into the field thinking they were going to, like, you know how they tried to do the overhaul thing? Like, they tried to you know, like jump on it before it got serious, and that situation was dire, but it turned out a little better than expected because they was ahead of the game. Y'all had all this intel, and y'all was jumping in ahead of when it was supposed to be months before this happened, because they was trying to get Sugar Rocky to 100%, so it was supposed to be at least 2-3 more months before he even came out of the shit, and they moved on this. We were early, and still we losing. So just imagine had he been 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, he had that dragon lady holding him with 2 hands, dragon strength, like not regular, like she a fucking dragon, bro, holding him. Deku come in with a black whip wrapped around him all the way, choking his ass out and everything, and he went 100%. And he still got the bullet off, and he hit Aizawa, y'all. I'm sick because Eri is not like at the place where people she can rewind people to get them their power back yet, because Mirio still ain't got his. Like, that's something, we might not even have time for her to get there. Like, what if the author just like, nah, because we at crunch time, y'all thinking these people about to come save y'all? Nah.
I don't believe that.
No, but I'm saying she can learn later, but what if right now when they need it, they don't have it? Like, yeah, they could get them their shit back before the show end, but that don't mean, like, it won't mean as much.
I get that. But I don't believe.
Turn your hands off me.
I don't believe that. I believe that my boy will show up in time.
But it's
for
still
for the biggest showdown in Boku no
But I like this because it's realistic though. But it's like, when is she gonna have time to train? Everybody important is on the battlefield.
But that's the thing. I feel like she's been training already.
Right, but it still ain't been no big time skip because they just like, what, sophomore, and she only been there for a little while.
But it's not about a time skip with her. It's not that she needs a time skip. It's that she's been using her power all along. She's just been doing it the incorrect way, not knowing when to stop, how to stop. Now she has
a guinea pig for her to train.
That it's not about having a guinea pig. And like, I feel like if anybody will do it, it will be Mirio to say, you know what? She's probably been practicing on maybe wounded animals or all that kind of stuff. Like, it's probably wounded animals or, you know what I'm saying, things that she's been practicing on.
I have a real question.
Like that. Like, it's nothing to say like she's been practicing on wounded animals, things that can rewind something small that she
that's still a risk, because then if she fast forward they ass and kill him, then she gonna be like traumatized because of that. So it's still a risk.
It's true, but when they feel like she really has it, it's gonna be Mirio that's gonna test and be like, I trust you enough.
Okay.
And when she get that shit right, it's over.
So I have a real question, and then after this real question, I'm gonna freak out a little bit when I say what I gotta say, and then we're gonna go. Mm-hmm. My real question is, can she rewind All Might? Or do it not work like that because he passed on One for All? Because, like, what if she could rewind him to before, like, when he was in his prime or before he got hurt? Like, can she do that? Is it still, like, would it still work the same? Because I would assume, like, he still had, like, the physical strength and ability, right? Wasn't that, like, his thing before it was passed on? So she could rewind him to a point where even without One for All, like, he still can help. You get what I'm saying? Like, can she do that? Like, I don't know if they do that in the show, of course, but, like, I'm wondering if she could remind him before he took that, like, injury in his side that made him, like, start getting weakened or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, before he made Deku. So I'm just wondering. I mean, I feel like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Eri is like a cheat code. Because it's like, if your power work, then you can use it on anybody. You can rewind anybody. I just feel like that would give the heroes a cheat. That's why I be feeling like I don't feel like it's going to come when they need it. Or either she's only going to be able to do it once. So they're going to have to pick who she does it on. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's an instant cheat code. Because if that's the case, they can strap her on Deku back again. And whole time he fighting, like, you know what I'm saying, Shigaraki, she could be using rewind. So, like, it was like when he fought Overhaul. I just feel like she a cheat code. I love her, but she's a cheat code if she learn how to use her power. Mm-hmm. I mean, in a way, Shigaraki is a cheat code when he can use the K, because that's just all he even need to do. But I don't know what they're going to do. That was my question, wondering if she could rewind All Might, since they had them sitting there together. Like, I can see him, like, use it on me. Or Eraser being like, use it on me.
You know what I feel like happened in that fight, though? I feel like All Might was losing in that fight, and he was finna get his powers taken.
In what fight?
With All for One, because he was like, he started losing his powers. He couldn't hold the transformation as long.
Right, but then you gotta remember he always had that injury too. Before.
That's what I'm saying. That's what probably caused it.
But that was somebody else that did that.
No.
Remember when he first met Deku? Deku had that book on everybody. He told him who did.
He didn't say. He said it was somebody. Like, wasn't that all for one that did that, y'all?
If you know,
then who was it?
He said it. You said who it was. I don't know, but if you go back to that episode of season 1, Deku used to be real like what's the word? Like stalkerish about heroes. He knew everything. He said that you got this injury during the fight with blah blah blah. He literally named the person that did it. Like, go to that episode whenever he first, like, started fucking with Deku and then they was up on that roof or whatever. I remember him saying that was the first season.
That was episode 1. That's what I'm saying, like.
But he said it. Whether Deku was lying or not, he didn't correct him. He looked like he was shocked.
It wasn't. I feel like that was all for one that he got into a fight with, but they were just using those words where they say, like, I got into a fight with him.
But he didn't say him. Deku listed the name of the person who actually did it, because remember, like, that was his stalker phase. He was like, you got this injury in the fight with da-da-da-da-da. Like, he named the person because All Might looked shook. Like, how the fuck did you even know that? So, like, if you go back to that when we get through, like, you can see it. Now, that's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know if he was wrong and All Might didn't correct him, but Deku said the name of the person that did it.
Let me mute this.
So while he looking up that, like, I'm just sick at the fact that, like, now that they done took Eraser out of the equation, he can use Decay and they, like, on him. He could just turn that shit on just like that. They're gonna have to get off him so quick. Now you got a distance fight. So Deku gotta fight with the Black Whip shit.
So it was this motherfucker.
I knew that from jump. I told you it was the same doctor.
So this motherfucker. What if this motherfucker was still it? So
we said all of that.
Oh my God, you trifling bitch!
I want to get you to get to where you looking at. It's whenever Deku was fighting that dude, I think, and he like rescued him or something. I don't even know if that was the very first episode. It might have been, but I know they was like on the roof together, and then his powers like. I don't know if it was maybe it is when they go to wherever they finna stop at, and he gonna have to switch back or something, or he hurt. Unless it started the second episode.
Yeah, maybe it was the second episode.
But yeah, this shit was wild. Like, they had that whole fight. I'll give it up to Class A and B though, with them having to figure all that shit out like last minute. They did that. I didn't know that dude could change like that though. Giganto Machi or whatever his name is. That shit wild as fuck. Yeah, see, he gonna change, and then I remember seeing this for the first time. He started coughing up that blood because, you know, they used to be my shit. But yeah, this episode stressed me out. I'm mad Aizawa got hit with this because now we don't know if he'd ever get his erasure quirk back. See if he show him whenever he show him his side. Yeah, see, he was already like fucked up back in season 1, only working 3 hours a day.
Yeah, I knew that.
See, he named the person. So maybe he...
What's that when you fall?
Toxic chainsaw. See?
But see, he's
saying he couldn't beat me. He's not beaten, so... See? So, it happened. That's why I think he told him he well informed. So unless he lying, which would make him like not the person he says he is.
I don't see that. I don't see
but
that.
If the person named Toxic Chainsaw, if my chainsaw blades got poison on them and I take them to your stomach, you know what I'm saying? He's still human. Like, he's still...
I still don't, like, I don't know. I gotta
But he just
watching.
said his stomach, like, he lost his stomach and his organs got messed up. So if the dude had... It's Toxic Chainsaw, so I'm pretty sure it maybe had something to do with some kind of poison or something. That might have been the way he got it, because he said he asked for that not to be made public. Because if it made it public, they'd be like, oh, well, what's his abilities if he got All Might? All we got to do is get blah, blah, blah and take him out. So that's my reasoning behind it logically.
I get you.
So dude ain't never did nothing that ain't really make sense. So that's why I'm just like... That's probably why he asked that it not be made public. Because if they saw that dude injure him like that, well, bitch, all I gotta do is get A, B, and C, and then I can do the same shit to you. You supposed to be All Might. So, and then
I guess it bothers me now because we've never seen this dude again.
Who?
The Toxic.
They never showed him at all. We know again.
Like, but see what I'm saying? Like we've never seen him.
But that's why he told Deku. That's why I said Deku used to be like a stalker for heroes. He knew that shit, and he said, "You're well informed." I asked nobody to like. So you got information nobody else even knows. It's probably heroes that don't even know that. But I can understand because then with him and All For One going at it, who's to say All For One couldn't go steal that dude powers and then come figure out how to beat him? That's why you asked him not to be making public. So I can see that. So he postures like he was still 100% because you still had beef with, you know what I'm saying, All For One. So I get it. Like, it actually makes sense. Unless they come back and touch on it later for whatever reason. So I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Right now in season 1, that made sense. Like, the first 2 episodes is like, why I need to show that? Like, that dude, that was something that happened before all this started.
Yeah, like right now, like I don't like this.
Because he was pissed off Deku even had to see him like this. Because he go around like he cool. That's why he said don't write about it online, not even accidentally. So that's why I was like,
yeah, we gonna go.
Like, he the one to fear. Like, just remember, like, all the villains were scared of him. Had they known that dude injured him like that, everybody was coming for him that way. They would have figured out that dude. What you got on your kind of poison you got on your chain? So they'd have been looking for that dude. Because he said a punk like that couldn't beat me. So I'm assuming he still got him and he probably locked up. But just imagine if, like, somebody would have let him out because, like, oh, well, we team up. We got him. So I can see that. Like I said, he wasn't, like, invincible. He just was All Might. Like, but that's how people are for real. Everybody got this image of you. And then as soon as something, like, can corrupt that image or make you look a certain way, everybody do what they can to hide it. That's why you got hoes in Hollywood that got skeletons buried under they house, literally. Because they be out here, you look one way to the people, and then... That's why Will Smith probably still trying to apologize to Chris Rock. Because you want... No, I'm making an example, though. I get that it makes you heated because fuck him, you know, fuck Chris Rock. But your image is now different to the world, and you're trying to get that back. That's why he's doing whatever to fix it. And I would just be like, fuck people, because people going to have their opinion. People opinions flip-flop like the weather. Flip-flop like, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. They got a high opinion of you at noon, and then by midnight, it's a different one. So it don't matter at the end of the day. You got to love yourself, Will. Fuck that man. Like, Chris Rock don't even deserve your apology because all he do is talk shit and he trash anyway.
He been talking shit. He's been talking shit since that shit happened. All you're doing is talking shit.
If you keep trying to apologize, I'm gonna be like with them people. What's them conspiracy theories? It must be some kind of embarrassment ritual that you got to go through right now because I don't see why you still apologize. That man don't put food on your table. Y'all, you and your family good. Fuck him.
He not
that
like,
man
bro.
Been talking shit. Why you think he got the show Everybody Hates Chris? That shit went fake.
like this motherfucker keep talking shit, bro. I'm like,
somebody ain't even trying to talk about it on this
channel.
I don't
get it. Anyway.
But yeah, this was a very good episode. Very stressful. I don't know. Like, this is what, just episode 8, I think. Mm-hmm. And we got to deal with like at least what? Let me see, 10 plus more episodes of this because I don't know what number they're going to stop on. But I'm stressed because we know... Excuse me. I know for sure on that episode, I think I saw Sugar Rocket put at least 3 of them bullets in his little shit. So I don't know now that they know he has them if they're going to try to take them. But they suffered the heaviest blows today mostly because they had Gran Torino with the quickness, getting people out the way and doing whatever. He's down. And then now Eraser's gone. So now he can use Decay on top of all his strength. So that and like I don't even know if he know how to snatch quirks from people because we know that's something that WitchCon can do too. So he got all this shit. That's what I'm just like. And now I'm scared because they showing a little preview like Todoroki about to pull up because I figured he was following them and eventually would show up anyway. But like, is Endeavor hurt because they showed him without his little flames on his face?
No, he's not so much hurt.
He probably
exhausted.
used it. Yeah, that's what I was like.
All those big moves, you can't do that.
That's what I'm like. You got these motherfuckers on the front line, study going, and this boy study powering up, study going. We don't even know the limits to how far he can go.
I'm trying to go because this shit is fucking ridiculous.
But yeah. I'm sorry for y'all because now y'all really about to take losses because Eraser can't use Erasure. So I'm gonna need them to get him off the battlefield too because it's like now you just a target, like you just a sitting target. You can't even protect yourself. So that could look like he gonna go ignorant though, like Trey said. I guess this the moment where
this is one of the moments
you got Aizawa, you took his powers, and for somebody born with the quirk, I'm pretty sure that's like. Deku may even know more because I mean to be a person who didn't have a quirk to know how that isolation feels and now to get one, just imagine having that taken from you. Like all that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say I'm gonna give it up for class A and B though because for them to come up with a plan in less than however many minutes dude pulled up on them, like that was a lot. So we'll see what happens because we gotta come back to that fight too.
Thank you for the support. For reactions on Patreon. It's Trey
and it's Tasha.
Real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.